the floor and we'll put yours in the bed. There we go. So glad you came shopping with me. I hate shopping alone. Having you come made all the difference.
It took my mind off things.
It's supposed to keep your mind on things. That way you don't wind up like you did, empty-handed.
I guess I wasn't in the mood for shopping.
Strange. I'm always in the mood for shopping.
Really?
There's just something about it. You know, being waited on, hand and foot. Just brightens my day a little bit.
I haven't felt too bright lately.
Obviously. This is going to make you look like roadkill. You know what it needs? Needs shoes. We'll go this afternoon.
It's amazing how you can juggle putting a pool party together and a fall wardrobe in the same day.
Well, today's goodbye to Garrett. I'm sorry. I mean, goodbye to summer.
Right. Today might be the last party I go with Garrett until he goes off to school.
Waiting for something?
The mail.
What did you do? Order some poetry from the Poem Shopping Network?
Would you butt out? It's none of your business, okay?
Well, excuse me. I guess you can steal my personal, private poetry. But far be it from you to answer a simple, friendly question.
Okay, fine.
It's not like you owe
I said okay. Look, I'm waiting for some answers from some high-powered record producers.
Record producers?
Yeah.
Did you steal some songs, too? Whoops. Garrett.
Look, I invited them to come see Mila sing at the concert.
The concert to celebrate the building of the new stage.
Yeah. And by the time their Gucci loafers leave town, Mila's career will be launched.
And you.
And me, as her agent, will be the one to thank.
I'm impressed. Maybe Dad will be, too.
Well, that's the plan.
He'll see that you're really serious about promoting Mila.
Every booth loves a good business deal.
And realize that you have a stake in staying here in Swans Crossing. Good thinking.
What we need is some quick thinking. Time's running out for everyone.
Come on, Callie. Go, go, yeah!
Happy?
Wait, are you trying to tell me that you let me win?
I wasn't gonna say that.
No, I won fair and square.
Whatever you say, Walker Woman.
All right, a rematch.
Not near my dishes.
I'll take you up on that later.
So, Jazz, any more strange groanies appear since the other night?
As weird as a skateboarding butler and a lettuce freak? Actually, the one was kind of cute in a bizarre kind of way.
Ah, new boyfriend.
Yeah, if I were a pancake, he'd bite. No, I mean it. That's all he's into. Pancakes and finding out about some guy called Professor Van. It's the story of my life.
And I could say the same about you.
What?
Well, that's all you're into is pancakes and finding out about some guy called Barrick.
Yeah. But that's not all I'm into.
You little rat.
Not you, too.
What do you mean, me too?
Well, everyone's losing them when I shoot them.
You been shooting a lot of this guerrilla video?
All over town, on everyone I could find.
Really?
Yeah, you should see what I've got so far.
Yeah, well, I'd like to.
You would?
Yeah, why don't you stop by the Tool and Die with that thing, give me a screening?
Sure. Right after I catch some footage at Sydney's pool party tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Well. Looks like you and I are on the same agenda.
You and I will never have the same agenda, Adams. We just end up in the same places.
First it was the post office, and now the tool and die.
It's a free country.
So's France.
Knock it off.
So, what were you doing at the post office with all those letters? Practicing up on how to be a pen pal?
Don't jump to conclusions, Rocket Boy.
What are you gonna do with your bike when you're gone? Put it up on blocks for storage?
I'm gonna grant my first and last favor to you and answer those questions.
This ought to be good.
1, I came to the post office because I had to mail some stuff that's gonna keep me here in Swans Crossing. And 2, I came here to get an oil change because I'm gonna be burning up the miles around here for a long time.
Really? That's not what I heard.
Eat my dust.
You know, it's funny. My dad was talking to your dad, and from the sound of it, looks like you're a goner. You won't be playing any kind of post office around here, Booth.
One revolving concert stage coming up. Great team.
Yeah. The mix is perfect. It fires right up.
Yeah, but maybe we should lower the gear ratio and...
Yeah. We don't want this thing to go too fast, though. Do we?
Oh, we wouldn't want that. So after Sydney's party, we'll follow Owen back here.
And catch an eyeful of the footage he's screening for Barrick.
Yeah. Whatever Barrick sees, we want to see.
Here we have a couple of gifted young gearheads. I would say that between the two of you, you'll probably get that stage a-spinning.
Well, we're trying.
Now, if we can just get poor old Ralph to stop spinning out, we'd have everything done around here. Right, crew?
Hey, Jimmy, how about an oil checkup?
Well, you came to the right place for that.
Yep.
Any place is the right place until he shows up. No mail?
There's no sign of Sydney's birth certificate?
Well, our requests are in the right loop, but the bureaus are slow. I mean, the way I figured, if we could get some time.
Yeah, it's quite low.
No kidding. Jimmy, does Callie like poetry?
No, not that I know of.
Good. Then you're safe for now.
I think the pressure of being deported back to boarding school is starting to warp your head.
No, certain pressures are warped even the best of people. Young James, right?
Okay. Just put him over there. Here we go.
What would you have done without me, since Ralph's on his day off?
Oh, well, actually, Mila was supposed to go with me, but she backed out. I figured going with you would be better than nothing. But we were going to ask you.
Sydney-o, you have an endearing way of making one feel needed.
What am I going to do with all my shoes from last year?
Actually, I don't mind being second string on some things, as long as I can be first string on the important things.
Like what?
Guess who's been chosen as steeplechaser in the Swans Fall Riding Classic? Come on, guess.
Nancy?
That's right.
But that was my event. I've won it the last 3 years.
But this summer, you barely made it to any classes or meets. Face it, you lost your chance. I guess you were just simply too busy with, I don't know, shopping. So to make a long story...
Long.
Riding Master Manoogian chose moi. Sorry, Sydney-o.
Well, I'm happy for you. I mean it.
I can tell. But cheer up. You'll have your share of glamour and glory at the concert for the new stage. You're chairperson.
Yeah.
And you are the mayor's daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you give a stirring speech.
Yeah. No. Speech.
Just dust off the one you used at the classic. You won't be needing that again.
No.
Anyway, I'm in such a fabulous mood, I'm off to spread a little cheer before the party tonight. Ta!
Hello?
Hello, Sydney.
Garrett. Garrett, what are you doing calling here? If my mother
Your
found out...
Your mother's gonna find out a lot more than you've bargained for.
Since when is blackmailing called bargaining?
Since I said so. The concert is in 8 days.
8 days, 3 hours, and 19 minutes.
Yep, and I still haven't heard from Robert Clark, the record producer.
So?
So, I thought you were supposed to get that Brit twit Billy Gunn to contact Clark.
I did. If it hasn't happened, don't blame me.
I'm not going to blame you. I'm going to expose you.
How?
Right before the concert, I'll make a little PA announcement.
You wouldn't.
That'd put a wrench into the mayor's campaign, wouldn't it?
You can't do this to me!
Do what?
Change the color of the backdrop from mauve to magenta.
Oh.
But I told him.
Oh, well, I think I know where your forthrightness comes from.
Always taught me to speak up for what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, one has to do more than that to get it.
Oh, hey. Hey, you checked the post office? Zip, zilch, nada. What, no van mail?
Hey, but we've got a couple hours to kill before the party.
Yeah, so?
How about we get everything ready for when that last element of UB2B lands in our hands?
UB or not UB? When is the question.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Digga digga raw potato. Half past alligator. Ram, bulla wigga. Chicka wada. Swans, rah, rah, rah.
It was very nice.
Mila, cheerleaders don't say, yes, team, that was very nice. They say, wound, maim, kill.
Oh, wound, maim, kill.
You'll never make the squad looking so depressed.
Can't help it. How can I cheer when it's all I can do to get through this party tonight? My last with Garrett.
You can't get through it if you don't get to it.
I guess.
Sydney, you'll be late to your own party.
Right. Okay. Now down or back?
What?
My hair.
Oh.
I've got to make a splash
Doesn't
tonight.
matter. You look beautiful either way.
I think you've been in politics too long.
Maybe. Look, I'll be at your party later, okay? Have fun.
I'll try.
When you're young is definitely the time to have it.
Boy, you and Dad are really going at it. What did he say?
Why do parents pretend to be reasonable when they know that they're not going to listen to a word you say?
Garrett, what did he say?
Said there's no point in me starting school Monday if I'm shipping off to France in a week and a half.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Did you tell Mila I was going to meet her at the party?
Uh-huh. And I told JT I'd meet him there a little later, too.
Why?
Well, I thought you might want some company after a fight like that.
Thanks.
You know, I'm really gonna miss you if you go away.
I'll try to miss you, too.
Garrett.
Just joking. You're the best sister a guy can have.
I finished my song.
Yes, the song that begins with the Vulcan mind meld. You want one?
Actually, I've given up me. You inspired me.
Oh. Thanks. No one said that to me in a long time.
Talk about going overboard. Look what he's filming.
Yeah, he's dedicated.
What could possibly interest Barrick in those tapes?
I don't know. But don't get wet, because as soon as Owen leaves, we're right after him.
That was beautiful. You know it by heart?
I know all of Shakespeare's sonnets by heart.
Really?
Just the published ones. I mean, he wrote most of them to a mysterious, dark-haired woman.
Jimmy, could you excuse Callie and I for a second? Thank you. Okay, Callie, please tell me that birth certificate came.
I'm sorry, Sydney. I just finished talking to JT and Neil, and...
I have everything but time.
Who do you think the dark lady in the sonnets was?
I don't know.
Mila.
Garrett! I'm so glad you finally got here.
Yeah, I can see you missed me.
I did. I was so miserable until JT and I started talking.
Great.
We were discussing poetry.
Yes. Mila really knows her iambic pentameter.
Well, I've had a great teacher.
The only thing my brother could teach is the difference between a worm and a snake.
Glory.
I'm hungry.
Why don't we get some?
Yes.
Do you want to go swimming? I can do 3 different strokes now after our lessons.
Yeah. But can we stay afloat when we're apart?
I hope we don't have to. Besides, you can't leave me. You're my agent.
Speaking of that, where's Owen? Owen!
Yeah. This is gonna be great for the credits.
You're gonna have that video shot and edited in the next couple days, right?
Barring any technical difficulties.
Good, because that video is gonna make Mila a star.
Then I'll go right to it. Review background.
Sure, guys.
There he goes. Come on.
Well, shouldn't we take Sasha with us?
He's got his hands full. Come on.
Attention, attention, everybody. I want to officially welcome you all to my goodbye to summer party.
More like a good riddance to Garrett party.
And I especially want everybody to have a good time because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
Listen, I'm sorry, but the popcorn popper crashed.
Triple Ripple's cool. Remember, this is my first try at serious filmmaking.
Oh, come on, man. Even Fellini had to start somewhere.
And action.
Miss Sidney, you have made your face disappear.
Oh, no, it's a midday mud mask. It's a Rutledge family beauty secret. It's been so for centuries.
Oh.
Too cool.
Owen, what are you doing here? I'm not worried.
You could have fooled me.
As soon as you show that birth certificate to your father, he's gonna know it's a pathetic lie.
That's just it. I'm not going to show it to my father. I'm going to wait until the concert.
You wouldn't.
Then I'm going to announce the fact that you are Sandy and Sandy is you. The press will circle like sharks, and your mother's campaign will be live bait.
You're sick.
Besides, your mother accused my father of losing all the town records. Here's one that hasn't been lost.
How can you do this to me?
Of course, that's if...
If what?
If my plan to make myself indispensable to Mila's career fails to impress my father.
You're a dreamer.
I'm your worst nightmare.
What is this? What is this?
Mayor.
Take your hands off my daughter.
Gladly.
Mother, don't worry. It's okay.
No, it is not okay. It's just another sign that everything is changing for the worse.
Mother.
Look, I have a few calls to make. Don't worry, everything will be fine.
Certainly, Professor. Or should I say Van?
Thank you, Professor Van.
You're welcome, Professor Van.
Hey, freeze the frame.
That's the guy who followed Saja.
The one we tried to chase out of Swans show.
Hey, you're the guy with the band-aids on his head.
He's the one after JT and Neil. One of the ones.
Come on, JT, give me the ball before I come and get it from you.
Hey, whose side are you guys on anyway?